Hello, my dear students. Welcome to Sai Angels PU College. Duty, devotion, and discipline. This is our mantra for success at our college since 2007. Let me quickly introduce you to our team who are going to be your mentors for 2 years. Mr. Sri Nagesh and Mrs. Vijaya Nagesh are our pillars and founder members. Myself, Karthik, I'll be your support and guide to you in your journey of PUC for the next 2 years. Mr. Nagaraj KK, our principal and HOD Kannada department. Our physics department, Mr. Raghu, Mr. Vivek Prasad, Mr. Madhu, and Mr. Umashankar. Our chemistry department, Mrs. Faima, our HOD, Mr. Prithvi, Mr. Sunil, and Mr. Mahesh. Our mathematics department, headed by Mr. Vasant V. Shastri, Mr. Chetan Kesi, Mr. Rakshit, and Mr. Ramakrishna. Our faculty in biology, Mrs. Mini Vinod, Mr. Satish, Mrs. Rashmi SG, Mr. Kishore, and Mr. Amarnath Reddy. Our computer science HOD, Mr. Dharma Prasad. Our HOD in electronics, Mr. Manjunath BS. Our faculty in Kannada, Mr. Nagaraj KK and Mr. Dinesh. Our English department, Mrs. Umera and Mr. Anil. Our Hindi department, Mr. Somshekar and Mrs. Aruna. So, my dear students, as you can see, our well-qualified and experienced lecturers will be relentlessly working hard and trying to give you the best so that you can achieve your dreams and reach your goals. Sai Angels has bagged the first place for 13 consecutive years with 117 distinctions and 123 first class. This year, the crown of Science Topper was bagged by Miss Neha and was felicitated on the eve of Independence Day at District Field by our Honorable Tourism Minister, Mr. C.T. Ravi. We pray in the same way you can achieve your goal and book your position in our flyer for 2022. Our students have also excelled in JEE mains with Mr. Ankit topping the charts of Chikmagalur with 94.33 percentile. It also gives us immense pleasure to say Ankit was the only person to clear NDA from Chikmagalur. Sai Angels is the only college in Chikmagalur to coach students for JEE, BARC and NATA. This year, Sarthak Shetty topped the chart with securing 99.19 percentile, being the highest in Chikmagaluru. Our students have excelled in NEET exams and are pursuing their medical career in reputed medical colleges across Karnataka. Our student, Mr. Shreyas Bargur, has secured the first rank in state in agriculture practical. It gives us immense pleasure that our student, Mr. Agnish, cleared JEE Advanced and is pursuing BTech in IIT Dharwad. So, my dear students, dream big because you can achieve it at Sai Angels. The success at Sai Angels is a teamwork and is greatly contributed by our admin staff, Mr. Krishnamurthy, Mr. Karthik, Mr. Ashray, our librarian, Mrs. Purnima, our department lab in charge, Mrs. Bhagya, Mr. Shankar, and Mr. Rakshit. Last but not the least, our helping staff, wishing you and welcoming you once again, warmly welcomes you to Sai Angels PU College.